everybody, this is Kathy from Kathy's Cards. Well, I finally did it. I finally made my doily lace book. And I gotta tell you ladies, after doing this, my hat goes out to you. I love that I did it and I'm glad I'm done. It's a lot of work. But I have to give credit to Pampered Petals. She did a video a while ago on showing you how to make the base of the book. And there are tons, and that's why I was going crazy, of videos on YouTube of different types of doily books. And I mean, you can do a lot of things. So for my first one, I did how she did it with the format that she did, and then I'll try different ones. But this is my first one, guys, so obviously I've made some mistakes. In fact, hers was 7 by 7, and when I cut my cloth out and my felt and everything, I ended up being 6 by 6 because I read the ruler wrong. Well, I want you to know, guys, I even bought a small Singer sewing machine because for the binder and for putting the pages together before you embellish them, a sewing machine really helps. So the gal that thought she'd never be back with a sewing machine got one again. So, but they're definitely worth it when you're doing these types of books. Anyways, this is my first page here, my front page. And this is where I have the tie here. You'll have to bear with me because I'm doing the camera from a different angle. This is my back. And then this is the middle part. She puts in a binder in the middle part, a binding, which is really nice. So anyways, I'll take this apart and I'll show you what I came up with. I put buttons on both ends here and I did a ribbon. I figured that'd be the easiest thing for me to do. Okay, now these are a little tricky when you're opening them up. I don't know if it's just me, but whatever. This is my first 2 pages, and I hope you can see it. I did put this trim on the bottom, and I have trim on top, and then I had this really nice applique. It's like a leaf. I really love it. It's one of the newer ones that I got. And I put a key down here, and I got one of my favorite little fairies and another gem here and there. Like I said, and I have doilies underneath. I did a big doily. Actually, around the whole book, I had a sweater that I found, and it had like a lace feel to it, and I covered the whole book with that first. Not the pages, but the book. And then I put, doilies in here. And then on the second page here, I said some more doilies, more lace, and then I went with one of my favorite ladies, like in the front. I got the cloth paper, and it prints out beautiful. I'm really thrilled with it. And then I got these leaves in a swap. I can't remember who, of course, with my memory. And then I put a heart here. And this is one of the embroidering, I don't know if they're napkins or handkerchiefs or whatever, just embroidered piece of cloth. But I cut this portion of it out because I love the embroidery and I thought it would go good with her. I put a feather in and my favorite little butterfly, and like I said, a heart. And then in here, I did something different. I was trying to make the pages, sorry about my camera, I'm trying to make the pages a little different. And like here, if you can see, maybe I'll go in a little. So you can see I have these little girls playing, and then I have the bike. I'll back out again. And then I had these lovely silk flowers. I'm sorry about my camera. It doesn't seem to like we go. We stopped it. Doesn't like to go back and forth. I got it on my iPod because I was trying to do this so I could show you my way. And then I put, if you can see here, I put some bling, these little bling pieces here. I got them all along the bottom here. And more of my applique flowers. And then the next page, this I put all my wedding appliques. I used a lot of my wedding appliques on this. And my favorite little angel, as everybody knows, I found a little dove that I had. And I had all these little appliques. And then I also got this in one of my my adventures. I can't remember where, but I love this. They're like heart little appliques. And then I had this lovely pin. I don't know if you can see the pink in it, but it's got pink and blue. And then down here, this was another trim that I received from somebody. I don't remember. It could have been Nola. I don't know. Guys, I don't have a good memory. And then here, this is like the base of the book that I was talking about that she puts in the middle, where you put chipboard in just to keep the book, you know, from not crumbling on top of one another. And I put all wedding stuff there. And then I had this, came from somebody in a swap. I put that behind this adorable little fairy that I got on eBay. And then I got my little angels here and my butterflies. Hang on a second, guys. Okay, I'm back. My hubby had a question, so I had to stop the video. Not sure where I left off, but like I said, I put my little favorite fairies, which I hope you can see. I don't want to mess with the camera too much more now, or it might, you know, give me trouble. So anyways, and like I said, they're in threes. Like you do your first three here, and then you have the binding, which I might next time. She did 2 inches. I might maybe go for 1.5 inches. But anyways, so that was that. And then this one here, I kind of had fun with this one. Like I said, I'm trying to do, you know, different things in the book and trying to experiment. And I had these wonderful little mesh, yeah, things that I forget where I got them. It might have been the Dollar Tree. I actually don't remember. But actually they were loose and they had all these little things, but I glued them so they'd stay in the book. But I thought they were kind of cool with my lady. And like I said, I put another doily here, a doily here. Got my butterflies. Another pendant that I had. Same with over here. I like these pendants. I think it's something I found at Savers. And then I did the same thing over here. I used the pink one. I used some of my butterflies there too. More doilies. And I try to incorporate doilies with what you're doing, because it's supposed to be a doily book, and some lace. Like I said, everybody calls it different things. One thing I found with the video, everybody names them different things, but they're kind of basically the same. The round ones, the little round mini ones. You know, they say doily too, so it's kind of, you know, your own thing. You get a basic, and then you kind of go with it. I tried to stick with doilies and that, but and this was another pendant that I had. And then on this page, I don't know if you remember, but in one of my Savers haul, I had found a couple of pillowcases that had this beautiful appliques on. I don't know, you know, what exactly the name of the appliques are, but what I did is I cut portions of it out because I thought it would match the lovely lady I have here. And I just kind of embellished it up with, you know, these. I like these things. Again, I got these in a swap from one of you lovely ladies. The flower. I did a big doily on this one. It even extended over to here. And I did more of I did this on the front and the back of my trim. And then I did it on this side. I just turned it the other way. Did another one of my favorite butterflies. And I love this hat. I got this at Savers. I think it's so cool. It's mesh. And some more little bling. And my little purse. And then this is the back. And I put more of this trim up here. And then down here, I put another trim, and I put my little Handmade with Love by Kathy Randall. Put that on the back. So, basically, guys, that is it. So, let me know what you think. Like I said, it's my first one. Isn't perfect. And I got to tell you, use a lot of glue. I did sewing in the beginning, but boy, oh boy, a lot of glue after that. I went through so much. I think I had more on me than I had on the book there for a while. So, but I have to say, I do love this cloth paper. I wish I had gotten it even sooner on some of my other projects that I did. It softens it. It really does. It just makes a big difference. And, you know, I just love the lady. I loved her picture that I found. So, anyways, so that's it, guys. And like I said, I put a button on each side, and I went with ribbon, you know, lace ribbon. So anyways, let me know what you think. And it was a lot of fun. Like I said, it was a lot of work. It took me, you know, a few days to put this together. But it got me a sewing machine, so I'm kind of glad about that, because when I got the sewing machine, they gave you a couple-hour course, which is good. When I was a little girl, I used to sew with my mom, but after she passed, I, you know, kind of got away from it. I wasn't a great sewer, but I knew how to do a few stitches here and there. But I noticed with some of the projects that I've been doing, some you can't do with the sewing machine, but there are some places that you can, and especially with this book that I found by that other lady, when you have the 6 pages and then you got to do the binding in the middle, you can glue it, but if you can sew it, that really helps. And then you can glue, at the end, you can glue them all together. But anyways, thank you very much, guys, and I'll be talking to you later.